What's up, guys? This is Adam with Tabletop Vibes with my buddy Jason, and we're going to take a retrospect look at Role Player by Thunderworks Games. Let's check it out. What's up, guys? This is Adam with Tabletop Vibes. I'm here with Jason, and we just got done playing Role Player. So this is a video of our thoughts and what we think about it.
A retrospective. A retrospective. Yeah.
So, Jason, what did you think?
So, initially in the game, to be honest, I wasn't settled on the title. Role Player, I was like, what am I getting myself into? What is Role Player?
Right.
As soon as we cracked out the board, first thing that was shown, insets.
Yes.
I love insets.
I agree. And like the dice fit into the inset like really nice. Yep. And you can actually move the entire thing without all of it falling apart, because we did that to make this video. Yeah.
So that's one thing great going for the game. Second thing I really like, got my notes here. Second thing I really liked is that there is so much replay value in this game. So I just made a little list here. You have the replay board, you have the player boards, right? You got the familiars. You have your various alignment orientations. Yeah. You have your backstories.
There's a ton of backstories.
Yep, tons of backstories right here.
Which are awesome. Yep. So like,
you got your classes.
Right.
And you have the monsters.
Yeah, the monsters. So we've actually been playing with, I am an expansion person, so we've actually been playing with both expansions. And so you have like a backstory amount like this much. Mm-hmm. You have your alignment cards. I was a cleric, persecuted, defending Kaikia, the penguin. I was a penguin, a warrior penguin or cleric penguin.
There you go. I was a manipulative beastmaster who was damaged. So despite all the names, it just really shifts what your goals are for the game.
For sure.
And so as the game progresses, you're just slowly rolling dice and getting stronger and doing various manipulations, to increase your points at the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun. It's like programming, dice manipulation, dice drafting. If you're a dice lover person, like I love dice, this is great. Yep. And you get a little bit of the D&D vibe. Yep. Which is a ton of fun. Yep. And that goes into the replayability, I think. So.
Absolutely. Now for some downsides. Because there's always downsides with any game. It was a good game, and I would play it again.
I agree.
But there is some downsides. So
let's hear it.
First of all, 2 players is really good.
Yeah.
3 to 4, I think, is a bit of a crowd.
You would be playing a long time.
Yeah, well, not just playing a long time. That is one attribute. But the other thing is, since you're working off of one general board, and we're not showing it here, we can't show that. It's a rather big board. Right. It's not a double-sided board, so everybody really needs to crowd around one board.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I have the player mat, and it's still not big enough. Yeah. Like, I don't see how 5 people would be able to do it. Yeah. Like, a central board, either someone can't see the market cards, or someone can't see, like, someone's not going to be able to see.
Right. Now, I've seen this solved in other games where they do double-sided cards. It doesn't look as good. You don't have this, like, really nice, showmanship here. Right. But that's one way that can be solved. Yeah. Another way is just, making everything bigger.
Right.
There aren't too many good 2-player games out there that I've played, but this is a great 2-player game, I must say.
Yeah, I think my other downside with what it is, it could be a huge analysis paralysis crippler.
Yeah. See right there. Analysis paralysis, I wrote it right in there.
If you have a buddy or a person who's an engineer, it has an ability to be really crunchy and take a long time per turn. Yeah. I do find that I mitigate that if we all take our dice turn at the same time.
Agreed. So the game is structured where you determine initiative order, and then you can basically play out your turns simultaneously, more or less. Right. Just come to an agreement on who's going to take what and go from there. So yeah, you can kill the time down a little bit by doing that.
For sure. Yeah, I think the other thing is, so like with some of the expansions, it puts out that you're drawing 2 dice in 15 cards in a 2-player game, and then it switches back to drawing 1 die. Mm-hmm. I don't know, you could probably make a house rule where you just do 2 dice the entire time.
I mean, if you wanted a speed game.
I think that would make it way quicker to breeze through it.
Yeah. The other thing I put as a detractor, and this can easily be solved by an expansion, is the end boss. So I like the idea of building up your character, getting stronger, getting abilities, getting traits, and then you fight the end boss. It's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, it's underwhelming for sure. So like I think I've played this 3 times now. I have not hit the 8-point bonus for the end boss. Yeah. And I even rolled bad and I still made it. So like it's underwhelming. Is it like needed? No. Does it give you like a little bit of something? Because you got your location, objective, and action cards that you can find to try to like reposition yourself. But I have actually missed every single one of them this game, and I still hit 8 points.
Yes. So I would say, just as a recommendation, maybe they could add in multiple rounds for the end boss. Yeah. Maybe they can put in some sort of detractor. You know, when you're fighting regular minions, you can get hurt by it. You know, add a little more, you know, back and forth with the boss a little bit.
Let him attack or something where he takes a die. Well, I mean, some of the abilities on the monster make you lose dice and everything. Like ours was that if you had a hurt token. Well, we didn't have a hurt token the entire game, so it didn't matter. But yeah, I think the monster, it's cool. The minions, though, are better. The minions are great.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes there's not a market card that you want, and two coin is 2 coin. And so I think I killed 4 minions this game in this thing. Like, these guys were
and you can
fun. And that was super cool. Like, Tyrannosaurus, like, who knew that's something you can kill? Tree folk, like, it's cool.
And there's multiple different paths. I mean, I think in this game, I didn't kill any minions, and I think we were 4 points away from each other at the end.
4 or 5 point difference.
Yeah, so there's definitely multiple different paths here. And I'll end all this with another good side.
Yeah, let's end with a good note.
So ending on a good note, there's a lot to keep track of, which actually is a good thing.
It is.
So if you like to really work your brain, there's a lot of moving parts. It actually kind of reminds me of Craps in terms of trying to keeping up with everything.
Right. No,
so there's a lot. So if you like a good brain burner, this is a good game for it.
Yeah, and that's our overview and what was the word?
A retrospective.
Retrospective of Role Player. Yeah. This is Tabletop Vibes. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.
See ya.